Located in Independence Square, where the museum is. We're also at the location of the Hazrat Sultan Mosque, which is across the street, which is the second largest mosque in Central Asia, and the pyramid-shaped Palace of Peace, which we'll also try to take a look at. This place has a real cool architectural design. I'm going to try to walk around the outside and around the Independence Square itself so we can get a view of the entire area. Lots of interesting architectural feats here. And this is the Palace of Independence. It's a trapezoid structure. It's for state functions, meetings, and conventions. There's nothing to read here on this monument, but it seems like it's a representation of Kazakh people of all times. I mean, this entire place, Palace of Peace and Reconciliation, the Kazakh Eli Monument, solidarity, eternity of the national spirit, and the symbol of Kazakh independence. So that's the Kazakh Eli Monument right in front of us here. It's in front of the Hazrat Sultan Mosque, which stands for Holy Sultan. Lots of interesting architectural feats here in Independence Square. The Palace of Independence is beside us as well. And the museum, National Museum of Kazakhstan, is right back over there. The Kazakh Eli Monument is 91 meters tall, made primarily of white marble. It's a sign of unity, solidarity, and eternity of the national spirit, and ultimately a symbol of the Kazakh independence. On the top is the bird Samuruk. Samuruk is a symbol of a commitment to Kazakh development and prosperity. Behind the monument is the Palace of Independence and also the Shabbat Palace of Creativity. Wild looking structure over there. And then over here in the distance is the second largest mosque in Central Asia. I'm glad you asked which one's the largest mosque. Well, that's actually the Astana Grand Mosque, which is also in Astana. We were at Nur Astana Mosque the other day, which is the third largest in Asia. So this is the second largest mosque. It's the Hazrat Sultan Mosque, completed in 2012. So Hazrat Sultan means Holy Sultan when translated into English. It's built with classical Islamic style with Kazakh ornaments. It's right beside the Kazakh Eli Monument. It is huge. It can accommodate up to 10,000 people. 17,700 square meters. It has a 51-meter dome and the minarets are 77 meters. The Hazrat Sultan Mosque is a mosque for hosting Friday noon prayers. It's a congressional mosque, or that's what it originally was. Congressional mosques in the cities used to be limited or in the area. There was just one that had the special Friday prayers. But over time, it's become more common for many mosques to host Friday prayers in the same area. I'm sitting right next to the waters, and there's a wind. So we can hear the wind and the water in the background. And the sun beginning to set over the pyramid. So I have to issue an apology. In a couple of previous videos, I'd mentioned that the city of Astana was the former capital of Kazakhstan. That's not correct. It is the current capital of Kazakhstan. And I was corrected. I was confused because there's some contradictory information on Western websites about Astana and Almaty, and which one is the capital and was the capital, and went back and forth apparently. But Astana is the capital. And the city's name has actually also changed to Nur Sultan city. So we were at the Nur Astana Mosque as well the other day. So similar names, and Astana or Nur Sultan is the focus of the cultural center of Kazakhstan. We've seen the Natural Museum of History of the people of Kazakhstan, the Military Museum History. We're at Independence Square here right now, the Eli Monument, and all the other amazing facilities and infrastructure that's around in this area. So my apologies to the people of Kazakhstan and anybody else who was a little bit upset with me for making that error. So there we go. Astana is actually Nur Sultan city, and it is the capital of Kazakhstan. Get it straight.